Hey folks, I'm back with another philosophical rant for you. But before I begin, I'd just like to remind you that if you find my content valuable, the ways you can support me, whether by buying merch or via direct financial contributions, will all be linked in this video's description. We human beings are a complex and confusing species. Our capacity for higher reasoning gives us the ability to solve problems and be creative in ways other creatures just can't. And yet, this same capacity has many downsides to it as well. The innate desire we have to solve problems leads many of us, if not most, to either be stuck in the past or preoccupied with the future. And I think that much of the anger that arises in our world today is born out of missed expectations, by which I mean people are unhappy because they aren't living the lives that they thought they would be or that they think they deserve. This is by no means a habit to which I am immune. I've spent literally years of my life imagining what I would do if my circumstances were different. In fact, if I'd been allowed to consult with whatever force puts us on Earth before I was born, I highly doubt that I would have chosen the life of a working class quadriplegic in a country as corrupt and unstable as South Africa. Nonetheless, these are the circumstances I've been given, so the best I can do is to work with what I've got and make the best of it. If I was so inclined, I'm sure that I could find enough material to rant all day, every day, about the blatant dishonesty and greed of South Africa's leaders. And while I'm sure that some of you would find that informative and perhaps even mildly entertaining, I do not believe that my sanity would last very long if I did so. If I have learned anything over the last few months, it's that the average person actually has very little control over the course that the world and its history are bound to take. The power to truly shape world events rests in the hands of a small elite few, and unfortunately, they do not have the interests of the common man at heart. Now, before anyone gets the wrong idea, this is not a message telling you to give up. I do not think that nihilism is a very healthy or productive mindset to take. And in fact, if you know anything about me or my content, you'll know that encouraging others to be better than what they currently are is really kind of my thing. What I am suggesting is that rather than endlessly obsessing over matters in which you have little to no influence, you should instead narrow your focus to those things which you know for a fact you have some degree of direct control over. Set your mind on goals which, once achieved, will have a tangibly positive effect on your own quality of life. Try to increase your personal knowledge about things which matter to you and are of interest. And perhaps one of the most important things of all is to try to be a better person to those around you, including your neighbors, friends, and maybe even those you don't like so much. Because in so doing, you will increase the quality of your community and thereby make the world just a little bit brighter. As an individual, you may not possess the ability to redirect the river of fate entirely, but that doesn't mean it's not within your power to create some useful ripples while you are around. For now, farewell.